So, did y'all know that Democrats were paying influencers to pretty much run their campaign for them? Well, that thing is called influencer marketing. It's marketing 101, especially in the new age, where people will pay you to promote their product for them. And that's one of the ways that the Democratic Party is marketing to young voters, and young voters that are primarily on TikTok and Instagram, which is a very, very clever Democrats. Very clever. Let's tune into the video and see what's going on out here in these streets, man.
Perhaps you've noticed our social media feeds are now a battleground in the race for the White House. And in this space, Democrats have deployed influencers to win over voters online. In tonight's Eye on America, Jolene Kent reveals their sophisticated and expensive tactics.
Look at the volume in this hair.
23-year-old Awasane made a name for herself dispensing beauty tips on TikTok.
I just peed in the White House.
So when she posted this video of her White House bathroom break, her 500,000 followers took notice.
I was just shocked. I was like, did you guys see that marble?
Sane, who met us in Houston, was one of a few dozen influencers invited to the White House to watch the State of the Union and meet President Biden.
He said to us, the collective presence in this room has more viewership on Gen Z than all of traditional media combined.
So here's my birth control vlog.
Hey, shout outs to the natural hair. Shout outs to the natural hair. I gotta say it. Hold on, because a lot of people, we don't get to see this often. I just want to say shout outs to the natural beauty. You're looking fantastic right now, my girl. You're looking fantastic. Shout outs to you, man.
Than all of traditional media combined.
So here's my birth control vlog.
It was this viral video she posted after the fall of Roe v. Wade
Over the United States in my uterus
that initially caught the attention of a Democratic super PAC.
I know we got into the braids, but I just wanted to comment on this real quick. It's very crazy what they're doing. It's very crazy. They're really paying people to come see the president just to not only attract their followers, but to probably shift some followers to the Democratic side. It's very clever, and it's being done in a very subtle way, because you can't really, you from the outside looking in, you can't really understand. You're not really thinking about, they're paying her to do this. You're more thinking about, this is what she actually believes. This is actually what she stands for. This is a good message, blah, 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 blah. Instead of seeing it from, they're actually paying her to say that. They're paying you to talk about Project 25. They're paying you to talk about women's rights. They're paying you to say these things. It's like I said, it's very smart of them to do, but it takes away from the actual things that they need to be pushing, the actual policies, not just topics that have people talk about and have people in their feelings about. Because nobody's taking away women's rights. Nobody's taking away LGBTQ rights. Nobody's taking away black people's Hispanic rights. They're just trying to make it seem like that.
Z than all of traditional media combined.
So here's my birth control vlog.
It was this viral video she posted after the fall of Roe v. Wade
Over the United States in my uterus
that initially caught the attention of a Democratic super PAC. On the right, Turning Point USA has mobilized influencers for years, raising nearly $200 million since 2020.
You realize they're coming for you guys next.
Now, Democratic organizations are flooding the creator community with cash and providing behind-the-scenes access.
Come with me to meet the President of the United States.
We just have to be working with them, and if we're not, we're missing a huge way that voters are getting information about the world.
Rob Flaherty runs digital strategy, previously in the Biden White House and now for the Harris campaign.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
He called the highly memeable Harris a massive asset as the campaign reaches out to thousands of influencers.
What kind of coaching do you give
Can't lie, I be using that on the Steam Deck. So shout outs to Kamala Harris for the "you just think you fell out of a coconut tree." Shout outs to her for that. But with this being said, it's a good point. It's a good point. They need the voters. They need the views. They need to get their message out. And there's only one way to do it. It's through other people. It can't just be through Kamala Harris. It can't just be through Joe Biden. It can't just be through people that we see on that side. It has to be through the local people, small influencers, those that are growing. It has to be from them. And what better way to push your message through them by paying them? Is it legal? We'll see. Is it smart? Absolutely. Absolutely. If they want to win, that's a smart way to win. And this is another thing, even for me, honestly, I'm a small YouTuber, but at the same time, if y'all want to send merch, if y'all want to send anything, if y'all want a shout out, y'all could DM me, y'all could send me the merch, I could wear it on here, and that's marketing for your brand. It's marketing for your brand. So it's very smart. It's very smart what they're doing. By the way, if you do want to send me something, just let me know.
Give influencers acting on behalf of the Harris campaign.
Talking points, resources, base language.
While Flaherty says the Harris campaign does not pay influencers directly, CBS News found a constellation of other Democratic political organizations that do. In May, Future Forward, the super PAC supporting Harris, hosted panels like Gaming the Algorithm and how advocacy can benefit your business.
In the first 100 days of a Republican presidency under Trump, Project 2025 talks about sacking thousands of civil servants.
Last month, Sunay says she was hired by Protect Our Care, a progressive advocacy group that relies on anonymous donors. She made a video warning about Trump's second-term agenda.
They almost help you script it, right?
Right,
Like,
definitely.
She takes their talking points.
You see how dangerous that is? You see how dangerous that is? She's doing it for the bag. Does she really believe in everything they're saying? Who knows? But she's doing it for the bag. And it's because of a democratic system. It's because of a democratic company or democratic organization that is paying her to pretty much push out this certain message. Why do you guys think Project 2025 was being talked about and pushed to us in the media so much? But that never was a thing. It never was a thing until this year. Everybody's now hearing about Project 2025. Because it is literally being pushed. That's all they talk about. For a lot of news stations, a lot of influencers on their side that support the Kamala Harris and Joe Biden train, they push Project 2025 is a disaster. Even though Trump, they ain't never said he pushing that. He's pushing Agenda 47. They talking about he's pushing Project 25. So it's a very slippery slope, but let's continue.
And puts them into her own voice, saying she always discloses when she's being paid.
What's your rate?
So a video just for a creator in my size, an average can go from $3,000 to $10,000 depending and upwards.
This is a bid by campaigns to create authenticity at a small scale.
University of Pittsburgh's Sam Woolley studies political influencers.
How can you tell what is a genuine grassroots expression of political opinion versus what's being paid for?
If you see multiple influencers spreading the same exact message, you can start to realize, some kind of coordination is going on.
Next up for Sunay, the Democratic National Convention.
They just told us that if we wanted to put on our own show, that they would give us all the resources to do that.
The Democrats are rolling out the red carpet.
Definitely, and I'm glad to be on it.
The beauty influencer now applying her own filter to this presidential campaign. For Eye on America, Jolie.
It benefits her. It benefits them. The only thing that's dangerous about it, and this is why I like being an independent, is because she's not doing it for both sides. She's doing it for one side. And who knows if she will, in the future or anytime in the near future, pretty much, if she ever changes her side, she will look. People will look back on this and be like, "Dang, why'd you vote for her? She made this country like this, or why'd you talk about this? That never stated that. This is the actual facts." Blah 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 blah. But it's kudos to her, man. She's getting her bag. I don't blame her for doing it. I personally couldn't do it unless I actually believed in the stuff and advocated for the stuff, because I don't want to be leading y'all astray. Y'all are my followers. I don't think that I should be pushing anything nonsensical to y'all, anything that I don't stand for. So that's just how I feel about it. But let me know y'all thoughts about that down in the comments below. I'd really like to know y'all thoughts. It's your boy Dgotsauce, man. Until next time, hit that like button on your way out. Peace.